Welcome back to Breakfast Television. It is 7:22. We are wrapping up the month of Movember today. There have been some spectacular mustaches, including Andy's, and a whole bunch of mustaches, really all around the world now. And it's all, of course, for a very good cause, which we'll get to in just a minute. But first, we have to break down some of these mustaches. So joining us this morning is Curtis L'Esperance, Calgary Movember participant, Steve Lajoie, a Calgary Movember committee member, and Amber Craig from the committee as well. So let's have a look at your mustache, Curtis, first here. That is pretty spectacular, I have to say. There it is. Look at those hooks on the end. So who were you inspired by, Curtis?
Captain Hook is what I'm told.
Oh, yeah,
That is good. That is excellent, Curtis. It really does have the hook at the end, doesn't it? Does that take a lot of work?
It takes me more time to do the mustache in the morning than my hair and everything.
What kind of product do you use to get to stay like
I was using
wax?
All natural beeswax, yeah.
All natural, of course. Love it.
That is incredible. Okay, well, Steve, let's check out your mustache. That is a good one. There it is right now. Terrific. And who were you inspired by, Steve?
That's what it turned out to look like. But what I was actually going for was Daniel Day-Lewis, but that's what we ended up with.
that's where you are.
What is it?
There Will Be Blood.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I can see that.
I don't have the power to grow that kind of mustache.
Had a hard time getting into character? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Well, that's pretty spectacular, Steve. No question.
Thank you.
Okay, now, Andy, you've had an evolution of mustaches, actually.
I went with 4, so I'm not sure if we're going to go in reverse. This is what we're working with now, and you tell me what kind of pictures you want to bring up. Okay, now, I started off, I'm quite proud of this, and I got the banner covering it. Stone Cold Steve Austin, I didn't have but the deal is, this is the 8th, I'm proud of myself, because this is the 18th of November.
Whoa.
So it took me 18 days to get there from clean. Actually, I started on the 2nd, because I shaved off from the day 1.
Right.
And I went from Stone Cold to Nick Offerman. Okay.
Nice. That is a good one.
Yeah, and I didn't even plan that. They said, okay, you look like, because I was wearing the Hockey Night in Canada jacket, guys.
Oh, see, there you go.
We moved from there to, and there was a coin toss flip. Is it Walt Disney or Errol Flynn at that point? Oh, no, sorry, Errol Flynn it could have been, or Vincent Price, because it's just riding the top of the lip, shorter version than the Offerman, rather. And now, I've got this, which is, we're calling the El DeBarge. To the beat of the rhythm of the night.
There it is.
Dancing till the morning light. Forget about the worries on your mind. Leave them all behind.
Those are spectacular mustaches.
You know what I did? I tried to just have fun with it. Like I'm sure you guys feel the same way, and everybody involved with the committee. When you're walking, for us, our cafe is the core. So when you walk through, you see some ridiculous mustaches, and you think, it's like when you drive a Corvette and you give somebody the sign when you drive by. It's rare. And you realize that these guys are going through an itchy, uncomfortable stage. You're having fun with it because it's such a great way for awareness, I find.
Exactly. And what it does is it sparks conversations, doesn't it, Amber? So that's what you really wanted to do, is get these conversations going.
Yeah, the whole point of the mustache is really to be a conversation starter, to get people asking what the mustache is all about, and then that gives an opportunity for people to talk about men's health.
Wonderful. So what did you guys want to cover this year with Movember?
So Movember, the cause is all about prostate cancer, testicular cancer, mental health, and suicide awareness. Really expanding on a lot of men's health issues. 55,000 Canadians actually took part in it this year.
Wow.
And a lot of money gets raised. I think last year they raised $17 million in Canada alone, which works out to $80 million globally. So that's a lot of money that goes towards research and funded programs that can help men live longer lives.
And my line was, because most gentlemen, their wife or their partner will say, hey, you got to go to the doctor. And they say, well, I was just there like in 2015. Like, what do you want from me? It's been 3 years. I'm fine. Well, we got to be a little bit more on top of it.
A little more diligent.
Maybe that's it for me.
Exactly.
That awareness and get involved with your own health, right?
Well, there you go. Well, all for a great cause. Thank you, everybody, for participating, as you and you, Andy, as well.
It's coming off in a couple of hours.
That's right. And happy shaving, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much. We're going to go for a break here on Breakfast.